Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. I wanted to look at Scorpio for the month of June. This is for your sun sign, rising sign, or if you've got a moon in Scorpio or any other major placement, you might like to take a look at this reading. It is a general reading. If it resonates, by all means, claim it. If it doesn't, move on. So let's take a look at Scorpio for June. So I feel some Scorpios are waiting on something. What are you waiting on, Scorpio? I feel it's to be given something. I feel that you're waiting for some kind of offer or gift or something. It might already be in the works, but I just get that vibe of waiting. I'm waiting. What are the overarching spiritual messages for Scorpio? Okay, so Virgo has jumped out. Virgo, the adapting card, which I associate with Virgo. They're very good at adapting. They adapt to all sorts of situations and they figure it out. And I feel that this is what you're doing. You're finding your way in a situation. It is a start. We've got 16 here, 1 and 6, adding up to 7. 1 being the self, 6 being healing. So there is some kind of new start here, but there are also lessons for you along the way. So I'm being reminded to let you know that if an offer does come your way, really pay attention to that first part of that new cycle for yourself. Don't repeat the same old patterns. Do things differently. And this is adapting. I do feel there are new circumstances or new situations that will be coming your way. There's also quite a good deal of work that's required as well. This is about Virgo is the sign of the worker bee, so to speak. But this is also associated with the base chakra. So in doing the work, you are finding your way. You're adapting. And we all want to adapt to, whether that's new circumstances or existing circumstances. We want to adapt. There's something about the frog that is actually quite a lucky symbol in some cultures. So here you are at the beginning. You're ready to jump off that rock and find your way. And of course, it is a new pathway forward for you in some way. Okay, manifestation, and this is Mars energy. This is around creating your own abundance. So I feel that this is good energy, whatever this waiting you're doing or offer that you'll be given, or this new existing situation, whatever it is. It looks like that once you start to adapt and you do things differently, you bring in new energies, and those new energies can carry with them abundance. So I feel this is definitely movement forward for you in June in some way, Scorpio. And we've got freedom. Well, perhaps in a lot of ways, this is breaking out of self-imposed restrictions and finding your voice. This new situation, or the situation that you find yourself in, that you are you're adapting to. When we adapt to new situations or experiences we find ourselves in. I feel that this is going to bring you a measure of freedom. I feel there's a lot of communication, a lot of talking that you're going to be doing. This is Gemini energy. Also watch for that solar eclipse around the 10th of June, and because that could impact on you. But I feel this is about speaking up and using your voice, and generally this is a stepping up. This is generally moving in the right direction. So I'm going to just do one more. Okay, so this could be where the waiting comes in. There is some action or choice demanded of you. You need to look at all your options. You need to literally do the fors and againsts, because you've got more than one option. And there are many doorways being presented to you. This is Mars energy. You're definitely on the go in June, Scorpio, at the base of the pack, is connecting with others. So this is Pluto energy. So I feel that this freedom, you are free when you do connect with others. So this is an outward feeling I get with you in June, and that perhaps that this new situation will bring for you adapting and finding your way. I think you're going to find out a lot about yourself along the way also. Okay, so June, waiting for an offer, or there's new situations coming, and this is around adapting in a positive sense, moving forward and finding your voice in some way, really in a way stepping up, coming into your own. Let's drill down with the Mystical Tarot. I use my Revealing Light Oracle for those overarching energies, and I'm going to be using the Mystical Tarot to drill down. Let's take a look, Scorpio, what's coming up for you. Also, I do want to say with that Finding Your Voice card, we do all know that Mercury is retrograde. Some experience retrogrades as, negatives, in a negative sense. I, for one, have not really noticed too much difference, but everybody is perhaps my communications like that. No, I'm only kidding. But there could be, I have to say, if you're a person that experiences those Mercury retrogrades in a way that, your computer can break down, your car you can lose your phone, your email goes astray. Just watch and be patient for any of those glitches. They are just glitches. It's nothing major. So, all right. So let's take a look at June for Scorpio. What are the issues, challenges, opportunities, and adaptations that Scorpio will be experiencing in June? First out, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This could be what the offer is. It will bring with it extra money. The Nine of Pentacles is about freedom, financial freedom, and freedom of the self as well, because, money is just really the vehicle that we use to get around society in, or this world in. And, some of us don't need that much to have our needs met. This card carries with it a feeling of luxury in a way, having more than enough to meet your needs. And there's a kind of satisfaction there for you as well, in knowing that perhaps your hard work has brought you to this situation of having more than enough. Now, you are challenged by the Nine of Wands. You have to learn to say no. You have to preserve. This is about, if you're feeling run down in any way, putting up the barriers and saying, no, I can't do that for you, or I can't go there. I need to actually stay put and have a bit of a rest. So putting the barriers up between you and the boundaries, I guess, in a way, we all have the freedom to do that. It's like putting the brakes on when things start to we start to fall into those old traps about, taking on too much, working too hard. So yes, you're getting freedom, you're getting abundance, you've got more than enough. You have this offer coming to you, or it's already with you. You are experiencing new situations for some. You do need to be mindful that it's when you're experiencing the new, you kind of tend to dive in, but be careful you don't run yourself down. So you can say no. So at the foundation of the reading is the Strength card. This is a Leo energy. It's a gentle strength. So if you find yourself wanting to lash out in any way, just remember that the quietest of actions can often be the strongest, however that relates to you. Yeah, in the past we've got temperance, we've got moderation. This can also be, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, but this is about coming to a conclusion that you have to have more balance in your life. And when you do come to that conclusion, it brings forward a healing. Yeah, what's crowning this reading is your fears. What if this is the what if card. It's not necessarily going to come into your reality, the what if. It may never occur, what you're fearing. But nevertheless, you keep going around in the same circles. What if this happens? What if that happens? You really put yourself in a card of your own making. So watch that in June that, you've got that adaptation card, and you will find your way, but don't let worry hold you up too much. Worry about the what ifs because they may never happen. Now we have in the near future abundance. So again, this ties in with the overarching cards at the beginning. You got manifestation. You are manifesting abundance in June. You're manifesting abundance. Now this could be, it could take some time to come to you, but there is massive lot of opportunities on offer for you. We see a mother here. Gestation indicates a period of time. This is planting the seeds and waiting for the harvest. You really have a lot going for you in your favor in June, Scorpio. We've got the Star card in the here and now. Whatever's happening is healing for you. I think you've already made a decision. That's what I'm feeling. And that is bringing forward that healing. Now, the environment around is the Hanged Man. So here is the waiting I got for you. Perhaps you're eager to be gone on your new journey. Perhaps you're eager to take up the mantle and in this new situation or this offer coming to you. I feel that you feel and you know that this new situation will bring forward a lot of healing for you. But there is a waiting here, waiting. Now, in the hopes and fears, the Page of Wands, and you really do need forward movement. I feel that's what the healing is about. Moving out of a situation that has been dragging you down, whatever that is, whether that's personal or professional, and moving forward. You want to be able to move forward. It's a deep knowing that that's what you've got to do. Now, I've got the Devil card here, so don't be drawn back into, this is quite simply toxicity. And I think it goes along with this Eight of Swords. So you're transforming something at the moment through you getting out of I guess the cage that that your worries have put you in. But I notice the spider webs around here. Don't be drawn back into the same old. Let's see what's clarifying that. You really do have to be strong. I feel that the King of Swords will cut through any toxicity that you might be feeling, or that might come your way. It could be just this toxic situation I feel you want to get out of. And there's the Hierophant, the higher source. This is a step up for you. I really do feel that you've been wanting to move forward and out of a situation for quite some time. And you've already made that decision. Don't be pulled back into the same reasons that saw you want to leave in the first place. And the Hierophant, of course, is stepping up. She's climbed that tree and she is now consulting with her wiser self, her higher mind. So this is where you're getting to. You're wanting, and this is this inner knowing, you're wanting to get out of the toxic situation. You know it for what it is. You know you have to move forward. You're being quite, you have a plan, you have a strategy, and, you are the sign that deals with endings and beginnings. This is it. You transform toxicity and you start again. You manifest change in order to bring needed endings or cycles to a close. And I do feel that you're going to be quite tough when it comes to anyone or anything that's bringing this toxic kind of energy back into your I guess your environment. And you're using, as a result of that, you can pat yourself on the back because you're using your higher mind. That's what it's there for. It is that wise self, that wise old owl in our ear that says you need to move away from this kind of energy. You need to be pretty what's the saying? Hard asked about it. It's a hard asked about it, whatever that saying is. You need to be pretty decisive and not muck about really, and you need to be listening to that wisdom here. So the higher self. There's a lot of birds in this card, which is messages coming through to you. That could be from spirit realm. It could be songs on the radio. It could be, seeing certain things, numbers on streets. There are messages being delivered to you to activate this higher self all the time. So listen to them. Page of Cups, we've got an offer here, waiting for that offer. Could come out of the blue, could surprise you. Two of Pentacles, you're juggling at the moment. This is the underlying energies that led to this situation. And controlling, you don't want to juggle anymore. Look, she's perched up on top of the, what looks like to be the Empire State Building. And she is precariously perched, and she doesn't want to be in that situation anymore because it created anxiety. It's this continual mind thing, going round and round and round, and you have already made that decision with this Eight of Cups to walk away from that. So something new is coming on to you in some way to remove you out of a toxic situation. Don't fall back into it. Don't be dragged back down, Scorpio. You know what you're doing, I feel, and you know that you need to move forward. So that is your reading for June, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back again soon.